So take two with the HalfPipe Delta. Made a couple of tweaks. One of them was someone on the forum pointed out that sometimes these can flex, and I did find that to be the case with this one. So I've reinforced that with some carbon tube in hopes of stiffening it, which it seems to have done, and that will help maintain control. But a much bigger thing that I didn't consider, so the wing of this thing flexes quite a lot, and the elevons were able to cross over each other and get in each other's way. So I've just taken 5mm from here, 5mm each side of the line. That might have been a bit more than I needed, but that will definitely make sure they don't clip each other. And that will hopefully cure the issue of steering locking. And then I've also trimmed the area there to reduce the roll. I could probably trim it more, but I'm going down gradually lest I lop off too much and then I'm unable to go back. Let's secure that tape down there. We're 2S 500 milliamp hour again, sub 250. So I've adjusted my roll rates back to 100% to see the effectiveness of my clipping, and it looks like that wobble you're seeing there, that's wind. We've got a fair bit of wind right now, and that wasn't in the forecast, which is annoying. That's going to make it harder to observe its behaviour. First thing we're going to do is we're going to test the roll rate. It's still a lot more than it needs to be, so let's bring it around. I'm going to cut that roll rate back to 70% again. That's about as smooth as that landing's going to go in this wind. So it's quite steady when going head on into the wind, but once that wind turns into a crosswind, it tends to wobble a lot, which is annoying because it's making it quite hard to analyse its performance in these low tight turns. But I can certainly say I'm feeling no loss of control, no steering lock going on, even at those high angles of attack. Let's turn into the wind that I can correct even at low. When I'm really low to the ground, I've got wind, I can still correct. Let's get into the wind, nice and high alpha. Nice, I have full control, even when wrestling the wind. Oh, nice, so it was either stiffening the control surface or it was probably fixing the crossover of elevons. I don't know where that is relative to the goalpost. Ah, so now it really likes a high alpha now. Oh, getting a little bit too confident at low altitude there. The previous model was a lot less wobbly in the wind. It tackled it with a lot more brute strength and it had more authority over it, so I guess that would be the trade-off. This one is going to be much nicer for beginners, but the other version is going to have the muscle to fight the wind. Nearly ran into my own face. So I do need to trim those elevons a bit more. Do need to take that roll rate down a bit more, save people having to program the travel adjust in themselves. But aside from that, that's feeling very nice. That's all the problems cured. Do we steering lock? We aerodynamic lock. Oh no! High alpha with the wind coming on our tail. I would expect that to cause control issues, because it neutralizes the effect of what's going over the control surfaces. And you could see it was turning, and then the wind was pushing it back again, so that's forgivable. I'm not really sure how to make a plane get around that unless you you make it have real thrust vectoring. Right, I'm not sure how much battery I've got left in this, so